This is George.
Hi, everybody.
And I'm Bob, and we're the head shipping goblins of Beetle and Grimm.
Middle management, really.
We're the head shipping goblins, and we're here to tell you that Beetle and Grimm's now shipping the latest release. This exclusive box set will take your Dungeons & Dragons campaign to a whole new level. It's packed full of in-world handouts, full-scale battle maps, encounter cards, and more. Beetle and Grimm's sets your adventuring party up in high style.
Yeah, and the jewelry is shiny.
And now, to tell us more is the newest member of our goblin team, Goblin Katie.
Hi, everybody. To celebrate the latest release from Beetle and Grimm's, I'm going to sing a song about being run through with a polearm.
Oh, I'm embarrassed for her.
What?
Should I tell her, should you? You do realize that it takes more than calling yourself Goblin Katie to be a goblin, you know that, right?
Well,
Maybe it's true. Maybe George here is gonna be an ogre if I call him Ogre George.
I'm an ogre.
Even better, he's a human if I call him Human George.
I'm George Washington.
Sorry, sister, but it takes more than a name to rock this look. I'm calling the Union.
oh, great. Let them know my new card came in. Go Local 234.
Son of a bitch.
I never thought I'd see my own spleen.
Hello, and we're live. Welcome to Band of Badgers, as we descend once more into the first layer of hell, Avernus. My name is Joe, and I am going to be your DM for this evening. But of course, what is a DM without a group of players to soar through their story like a convocation of eagles? Hello everyone, how are we doing?
That was a good one.
Soaring.
Loves it.
Yeah, well done, well played.
And I would also like to welcome our special guest back for another week. We have Thea from Thia's Fantastical Things.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Thea.
Thank you for joining us once
Couldn't
more.
stay away.
Thea does have very fantastical things.
She does have some very fantastical things. Yeah, she come back for a second week, the mad woman.
So, I'm always impressed with that.
Haven't died yet, no.
I'd also like to say a big thank you to our supporters, Beetle and Grimm, for all of their ongoing support with the channel as a whole. So a big thank you, guys. Below me, you'll see a bunch of great discounts and whatnot scrolling around from other various supporters of the channel. Please go check those out for any merch or bits and pieces that you may want to try and pick up at a discount. You can also see behind myself here and in front of all of the players this week, because Wukong's got his one back because I deleted it last week, a bunch of player art that has been fantastically created by Sean TW. So big thank you to Sean. He's done loads of great artwork for us across all of our various streams. So
Hype, Sean. Hype.
yeah, hype.
Big up Sean. Big up Sean.
Let's say a big thank you also to you guys, the viewers, for tuning in. If you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning player, thank you for returning viewer. I always say player. Thank you for coming back. Please hit that follow button to get notified when we go live in the future. Also, as a viewer, when we switch over to the battle maps, you'll be able to see my screen, so you'll be able to see things that the players can't. So please refrain from shouting out in chat about the huge black dragon that I'm just about to drop on the party.
No, just send us a private message. We're all good.
We try that every week. I've never said one. I've never had one DM.
Me either.
It's because
I keep trying.
the viewers are with me. Don't you remember last week when they were like, yeah, they're going to get TPK'd? 80% said so.
Yeah.
Wrong.
No faith in us whatsoever.
No, it all happens so fast.
You can also find us on YouTube and Twitter, so please drop us a follow on each of those socials. If you have Twitch Prime, if you can do that on here, that would also be a great help. And thank you for the follow, Kid in the Black Hoodie. Perfect timing.
Nice one.
I'm
Nice.
gonna now hand you over to Cork for my favourite part, the intros of Cork's Diaries.
Your favourite part because you have to do nothing.
Zero. Yeah, I just get to
have
sit here.
Try and remember.
This is great.
What rubbish we did last week.
Yes, all the madness. You got to sum up all the madness that happened last week in a 5-minute block.
Not even 5 minutes.
No.
Zahario is a kill-stealing prick. We had epic fight with this null warlord thing, which was just slapping Wukong about like a maniac. Before the fight, we had 2 new friends turn up. We had Rue turn up, who is a mysterious sorceress necromancer type, and we had a new person called Alinar. Cork's never seen him before. He looks cool. He reminds me of someone, but cooler. We spent entire session in epic fight. There was transformations, there was a big dissolving spell thing which killed gnolls just instantly. Cork was swinging weapons around like a madman. Wukong survived. Jack did some magical ditty things. There was like 5 of him at one point. It was incredible. And then Zaharion just nicked the kill. Just came in at the end, booted him into another dimension. What a dick. And brought along Lulu with him. Lulu seemed bigger and more intelligent, but still a dick as well. Either way, the one good thing Zahario did was pointed at Wukong and went, heal! And healed Wukong. Which was really nice of them. We then got offered a choice. Would we risk everything to save people? Or would we be intelligent about it and actually pick the right choice? Myself, Eleanor, and Rue all picked the right choice. The others went, yeah, sacrifice our own life to save people we don't know. Weird. Which then made Zahario jump into hell. That doesn't seem like a good idea. We then got warped back to the present, where we were finally able to pick up the sword of Zahario, except one of us apparently would have to sacrifice our very being to do it. Luckily, Wukong volunteered. He's now glowing like a queen. He's so majestic.
Well done. Yep, so you find yourselves back in the main tower, and Wu has just pulled the sword and now looks all glowing and shiny, holding his sword aloft.
Got a big pair of wings and silver pools for eyes.
And Eleanor, you hear the shield sort of whispers to you, and it says, "You know that sword can free me, right? Game to hit me with it. If you get me freed, I'll aid you in your quest to destroy Zario. I'm also happy to sign a contract stating this effect."
Adana hears this, and he was already annoyed that Wukong pulled the shield because he wanted the Dragonborn to pull it. And he's glaring at the sword. He looks over at Wukong. They're trying to fool you. That is not the sword you think that it is. It's a fake, and it makes you look foolish.
He looks majestic.
Wukong. Yes, that was my name. That's what they used to call me. I am Wukong the White.
You look pathetic. You look pathetic.
It was so cool until about 5 seconds ago.
It had to be done. It had to be done.
Were you Wukong the Grey before?
Eleanor.
What do you do with that kind of comment?
I had to do it. It was just one of
it was sitting right there, right?
It was like low-hanging fruit.
It was too easy to take.
Eleanor, yes, you. I can see that you are troubled. You have the weight of something that isn't you on your shoulders.
Birchon looks like, I've been trying to say this for ages. Nobody listens to me.
Yeah, but the mechanical reason why I'm saying that is because I now basically have like ultimate true sight. I can see everything for what it really is. So
Beautiful.
yeah, I'm looking at Eleanor, and I can see that he's not himself,
I think he looks
even
fine.
more than usual.
Yeah, I agree.
I
agree.
Like that.
There's nothing strange about me. I mean, you've just transformed into some hideous angel type being, and you're telling me that I look different. You don't even remember who you were.
No, there's definitely something up, friend. I mean, you disappeared, you came back. You
look
look
like a
totally
snake.
different. And you're grumpy. You're way more grumpy than you were before.
I feel fine.
We knew him before?
Yes.
Don't mention it to Cork. Cork, no. Eleanor, why don't you cast that shield aside that you're carrying?
Yeah,
Get
set the
rid of
shield
it.
down.
Why does the shield scare you? Do you
No.
do you fear that it's such power, such foolish angel-like being that you now are?
I can see its influence on you. That's all.
Why don't you give me that sword and I'll show you how to properly use it to kill something?
Not everything in life is about killing things, Eleanor. Sometimes you have to understand your enemy first.
Come on.
Maybe help them. Maybe even save them.
That sword is weak. Why don't you let me help part you from it?
You couldn't handle the raw power in this sword, I'm afraid, my friend.
Why don't you just put the shield down, Eleanor?
I don't want to put the shield down.
Why?
I look at Jack, and I'm very getting worked up. I just run towards what I thought was called Wukong. He's now got a new name. It's Gandalf the White.
I know. I still remember who I was. I haven't changed, as in I am now a white, empty shell of a person. I am still Wukong, but I am now something more.
So well,
It's like multiple personalities. What do you say? I didn't say anything.
there's a name for that. Sorry, go on, Jen.
So you said you was charging towards Wu.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was running towards Wu, and he pulls this shield from his back, and he just kind of yells, "If the sword's so powerful, let's see what we do against an onslaught of fire." And the shield's eyes start to glow, and a fireball charges up.
So can I, while he's distracted with Wukong, go over and hit him with Greater Restoration?
You can, if you wish to do so. What does Grey Restoration do?
It removes attunement.
Yes. Yeah, in doing so, you can cast Great Restoration. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem to do much to him. He's still the same pale shade that he is, and the shield is still charging as it's running towards Wu.
Can I?
Cork
Then I'm going to
remembers
use
Fireball and ducks. Oh, shit.
Now Cork remembers.
No, I remember.
I'm gonna use an action to start. I'm gonna whip out one of my pipes really quick and start playing a very low tune, and hit counter charm, giving the whole entire party advantage to charm.
Cool.
I say to Eleanor, let's see if we can't separate you from that shield. And I just make my wings spread up like that, and I start flying towards him with my sword like that, sort of in a charge type situation.
So are you actually charging with the sword towards the shield?
Yeah.
Like jousting style.
Yeah, but flying.
Mm-hmm.
Really fast.
As Adonar sees this come towards him, he stops in place, crouches down, and puts the shield up above his head to deflect the oncoming blow.
Like bracing yourself.
Bracing myself.
Cool.
Yeah, 'cause I'm assuming that you was like a beam of light coming towards me at this point. So
Yeah,
it's also quite
the
blinding.
sword. Yeah, the sword actually does emit light as well.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
So it's
Sit down, cross-legged, pull out the little pouch,
just watching.
in her hand, and just start eating.
Start taking bets for you. Start a book. So who's got 10 gold pieces on?
Well, my greater restoration didn't work, so I can go sit with Thea and be like, "Here you go."
And did my counter charm have any effect on Alinar or anybody?
It did not, unfortunately, either. No.
And I'll aim exclusively for the shield, basically.
Yeah, so
I'm going to try and shatter it into pieces if I can.
So yeah, the rest of you watch as these two just sort of start heading towards each other. Or obviously Wu now flying towards Alinar's shield, and as the point of the sword hits the shield itself, the whole room is flooded in blinding light. And when you all regain the ability to be able to see what's going on, you see that the shield is no more next to Alinar. However, sitting next to Alinar is a small pit fiend that's sort of just sitting there looking up at Alinar and just smiling manically. And he says, I'm free. Thank you. Yes.
Adorable.
Yeah. He's only
replace
little.
our bearded one.
Yeah, probably.
He's adorable.
And he
We're
says,
all burst into laughter.
yeah, and you just see him laughing. He's almost got tears rolling down his face as he's manically laughing. And he turns to look at you as well, Wukong, and says, "Thank you."
I'm going to land near him, and I'm going to point the sword at him and say, "Be gone."
No.
And it's going to
look. I've already said to your friend here that I'm more than willing to help you in your quest to defeat Zariel. So if you want some, you can need some help. She's pretty badass. I'm happy to lend a hand if needs be.
Got some insider information, have you?
Yeah,
friend.
Yeah, you got have friends in low places in this sort of place, isn't it?
Low places. Alan is doing his face. He's like, "Whoa, I didn't mean to taunt, but I had to get this thing out of my head, and he's gonna help." And it's kind of rubbing his head, listen to him.
Whoa! How do we know he's gonna help? I gotta be honest. Friends. The amount of things we've come into contact, and what we've come out of those situations, I don't trust anybody. And now we're gonna trust this fiend?
Look. If you wanna make it official, then we can do this. And he literally out of thin air, this contract just appears.
Oh, here we
and
go with the
floats in there.
contracts.
You're welcome to read it over. It's all legit and above board.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure. It's just my soul, right? That's what you get in the end.
No, I'm not after anybody's souls.
Then what are you after?
Just the same as you. The destruction of Zariel.
What's in it for you? Why would you help us?
I just like a bit of chaos and power vacuum and that sort of stuff.
That's not our plan. Our plan is to redeem Zariel.
That's right.
Yeah, redeem, kill. Yeah. You can try.
Only as a last resort.
But it's still a resort, right? So if all else fails, I'm there as a emergency pit fiend, shall we say?
This is my resort.
Emergency
funny.
fiend.
Take him along. He's funny.
Trust him. He's been with us for this whole time. You just didn't know. He's been through what we've been through.
Yeah, exactly. Listen to the man.
But help.
He was inside you the whole time, Eleanor.
That's right.
No.
I had to say it, but I didn't want to say it like that. But I couldn't think of another way to say it.
If anyone does want to have a read of the contract itself, I can let you know the sort of gist of bits and pieces that you might better pick out.
Yeah, I do grab it. Is it hanging in the air? Floating
Yeah.
Or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I just grab it out of the air.
And
look at it.
it's like not in infernal or anything, right?
It is, yeah. But I think Wu can,
I can
read
read
it
it,
now,
yeah.
right?
Well, I can't read this gibberish. Woo!
I say
to throw it to him.
no. I say hold it in front of me. I will not touch such a cursed item.
Easy.
And
well,
if you unravel it, I'll
Yeah.
read it. I'll read it out loud to them,
And
Joe.
the pit fiend turns to Alan and is like, he's a bit up himself, isn't he?
Oh, don't, just don't. It's been a whole thing.
Just give me one excuse,
He
fiend.
was he's a monk and now he's an angel monk. And,
Oh, a monk and an angel. God, it's like layers.
I know, it just goes on.
Like onion.
Wu is like Wu is like onions. He smells funny, and he makes you cry.
So you read through the contract, and there's a lot of like convoluted text that is all kind of summarized in the final clause, which says, "I, the undersigned, agree to form a compact with Gargoth, joining with it to destroy the archdevil Zariel. While bound by this contract, no intentional harm shall befell either party by the other party's hand without voiding this agreement."
So I'll say to them that this is not for your souls, but it does bind you to this demon in the way that you won't be able to hurt it, and it won't be able to hurt you. And then it wants to destroy Zariel. It does not want to redeem her.
So then what happens after we destroy Zariel?
It doesn't say.
Surely we can just leave.
It'll be, in my opinion, it would be open season on your souls by the demon. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. You know, my side of the bargain is that I'll help you, and your side is that you won't harm me.
I see how this is going. Who are you working for?
Myself.
Self, huh?
Yeah, self-interest.
So you're looking for the power. That's what's going on here. You're looking for the power.
I mean, that's if you ask every single demon down there, they're all looking for the power, mate. It's what happens. You know, you slowly rise up the ranks and get as high as you can.
I see how it is.
Must have really pissed you off when Zariel just came in and took over without rising up the ranks.
I mean, I was stuck in a shield at that point in time. Couldn't really do much.
We get Zari out of the way, and then we got to deal with you. You go into power.
Yeah, but then you've helped me out. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, you helped me out.
Ah, the Del Boy of demons.
Yeah.
What about El Terrell?
We can come to some sort of agreement about El Terrell if you want. I don't care about it either way.
That's a good point. We don't know how to get Elturel back into a more friendly realm. If he can do that, that actually resolves a lot of what we're doing.
It does, but if we're able to turn Zariel and redeem Zariel, would Zariel be able to do that as well?
I would probably guess yes, or at least would know how to. It might involve doing something else, but I'm sure Zariel will know what to do.
Woo, can you work a deal? Get him to free Elturel. Add to the contract.
I suggest you asked him to put it in there as a clause.
And he goes, yeah, we can add that. To my best of my abilities, I will try to return Elturel to its former self. How's that sound?
Without any lingering contracts and releasing the contracts that were before that Zariel stole.
Yeah.
Notice he didn't say original location.
I mean, you know, I don't know what powers I'm going to get when I become, ruler of Avernus. I might be able to return it. I don't want to agree to something that I can't.
Yeah, I don't think we should rely on this demon to be able to do anything post whatever we do with Zariel. I've got a feeling that something else will need to be done. But as to whether you want the help of this demon, then that's up to you.
Cork will lean over to Rue and she'll be like, we want Al to sign this thing, right? We want Eleanor to sign it, right? That's the thing that we're kind of after.
Did Al start looking like his old self now? Has Cork sort of gone, oh shit, it's you?
So, Eleanor's skin is... Yeah, you can see that it's sort of starting to return to its normal self, but that it's still kind of in a transitional stage, or is it?
In a state of flux.
Yeah.
I'm resting, right? I'm resting. I'm regenerating.
He's looking at Eleanor and thinking, he looks familiar.
Oh, that would be really strange, because that I assumed that I could see him as his true self anyway. Because that's what the true seeing thing.
Yeah, you probably can then. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your normal form?
Currently, yeah. You know, as you...
Adorable.
Were you ever in any other form before you went into the shield?
Yeah, as you sort of get higher up and more followers and belief and stuff, you become more powerful, and you don't look so, you know...
Ah, so you have a Twitch account.
No, it's TikTok nowadays.
Yeah, like, if you can follow my TikTok, that'd be amazing.
As long as it's not OnlyFans.
Yeah. Love it.
Wow. That would be hot.
So, would anybody like to sign this contract with amended clause?
Sign this.
Eleanor just reaches out for some kind of quill. And I'll sign. It's gonna be like rubbing his head.
And yeah, in your hand,
it's quite a powerful sword.
In your hand, a quill does just magically appear. Yeah.
I just kind of.
Ooh, very nice flourish.
Lay down. I am an elf, my friend. We can sign.
And if we don't sign, so what does the contract dictate? If like there's no, is there?
So it says, I, the undersigned, agree to form a compact with Gargoth, joining with it to destroy the Archdevil Zariel. While bound with this contract, no intentional harm shall befall either party by the other party's hand without voiding this agreement.
Al can't hurt Zargoth. Zargoth can't hurt Al. They're in it together till Zariel's dead. Excellent. I love the evidence.
We can't hurt the demon dude.
Yeah.
Go.
Cool.
Go.
So.
We'll look at Eleanor and just go.
So Lulu turns to you and says that she remembers where Zariel is and where she'll be. She is fighting in the blood war that's raging by the river Styx, and more than likely near to where Elturel is itself.
Damn, we might have walked straight past her at some point.
You may well have done, yeah.
I figured we would have noticed that one.
Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of war going on around there, so...
They might be playing chess. You know, they're sitting by the river Styx playing chess.
That's it. So you guys can travel back to the where Elturel was being dragged. I believe you still got your vehicle, right?
Where do we park that?
Backseat, 1, 2, 3, that's it.
Well,
I really can't remember where you parked that vehicle.
Oh, it was on the bottom of the scab, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was before we went into that main building thing. Yeah.
So
do we all have to sign the contract, or only Eleanor?
I kind of envisaged that you would all have to sign it for him to go along with it. Was my original thought process. Because his agreement is that he wants protection and not to be killed by you lot, and the only way he's going to get that is by you lot signing an agreement that he's not going to get hurt.
So we've got Eleanor to sign it, and then the rest of us just gone.
Yeah, but I suppose it's now down to Eleanor to protect him from you lot as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I was always going to sign that. He carried him this far. Do you know what I mean? He's got to count to the end.
As Eleanor tried to piece back the shield, he'd be like, get back in your Pokeball.
The shield's gone. The shield's kind of
Yeah, it's
disintegrated.
decimated.
Yeah, the shield is no more.
Well, I'll give Gargoth, or whatever his name was, my word that no harm will befall him until such time as he really, really pisses me off.
Unfortunately, angel-like creature, your word doesn't mean much.
Word
down
is
here.
my bond.
Just gonna whack you all on here. So whilst you're all deciding that, you guys were currently on the other side of the River Styx, up in this sort of area, I believe, and the place where Elturel is up towards Harriman's Hill.
Oh, we've even been that way.
It is.
We literally went past them.
Didn't we get chased by a giant vehicle?
We jumped the river there. We literally jumped the river approximately where Joe just made it go boing.
Yeah.
It all looks the same.
Yeah. we did the whole Dukes of Hazzard thing over.
Is this the bit in the movie where we have a flashback to us jumping over the river and underneath us is Sariel fighting some other people and we're jumping over?
What's going on?
Yeah.
It's probably worth just mentioning to Rue that we have a vehicle that allows us to travel. It costs soul coins and weird oil stuff.
Demon nickel.
You don't want to get on you.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you want to drive and try to pull that thing in, feel free. I don't recommend it, but feel free.
You should try some.
Yeah, have a swig.
I'll try it.
Yes.
Oh dear.
If you did want to have a swig, you're more than welcome to. I can.
Eleanor hands over his last bottle of demon nickel to Theo.
I have to find the demon nicker now. I can't even remember where it is. Ah, there it is. Roll me a con save.
Okay.
I hope she gets the nails. It'll really suit the character.
Yeah. DC 15 con save, please.
It's good.
She's going to make the save, I know it.
Yeah.
Do you want a bit of guidance as to where it is?
Constitution saving throws are in your top left-hand corner of your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm clicking it.
It might come up. Go onto the map because it might say advantage or not.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do refresh. Sorry, guys.
No, it's alright.
Okay.
You what? Just roll a d20.
Yep.
And we can.
And then I can
work out your con.
Oh.
Con!
it's +1, I think, so... Let's have a look.
22.
Alright.
I'm assuming we are clambering back on the vehicle and the various just bits hanging off the vehicle that we can actually still stand on.
Yeah.
How fast does it go, the vehicle, Joe?
16, so you pass, so you're fine. You just swig a bunch of this, blood, like viscera blood
Rue
guts.
actually savors it as he drinks it. He just
Starts gargling it.
It's like vintage wine. Smells it and then swigs it, gargles it.
Wow.
Hardcore.
So yeah, you guys.
Even the half angel being is impressed.
Good year.
That's vintage.
So you guys travel back towards where Elturel previously was hanging high above the River Styx, and when you get there, you notice that its lower stalactites are now just beginning to be washed by the spray of the river below. The iron spikes that anchor the city have dragged it nearly into the river, and within a few hours, Elturel will sink into the Styx itself. Elturel's city streets are just a small hop from the bank. However, hordes of distant demons fly around the city like gnats, and a battle rages fiercely around it and through the streets themselves. Thousands of fiends clash in Elturel's shadow and on its once great city streets. At their centre stands a being wreathed in flames, striking down demons with tireless fury. And Lulu points at the figure with her trunk and whispers, "That's her. That's Zariel. She stands exactly where she always does, where the fighting is fiercest."
No, Lulu. You think that's Zariel? No. Really?
At least it remembers something.
Quit picking on my Lulu.
Bloody elephant.
So yeah, the edge of the river Styx and the sort of land mass of Elturel is almost sort of level with a slight gap in between them. However, there are a number of devils and demons that are fighting all over the place. There's like fire and like noxious gas clouds like rolling across the sort of land. And if you want to let me know what your plans are on how to get there or to
Cork is just seeing a
Zariel.
big fight and is just eyes wide. It's beautiful. We join?
There we go. Look.
Cork, if you wish, I can fly you over there and drop you in the middle.
No need. Cork can run in. Cork will be happy. Oh my god.
Oh, I was going to give you the chance to do a superhero landing.
Surely that just break Cork's knees at this point.
No.
Yeah.
Only
There's no
arrows can
lava.
do that.
There's no lava between us, is there, Joe? We can just get there without having to jump over anything, right?
So you've still got a gap between Elturel and the edge of the river Styx, but it's I said before, like a hop. You'd be able to like run and jump over it if you wish to do so.
Without a vehicle, but okay.
Yeah. Now, if you was wanting to make your way through the throngs of battle, I can let you guys know that I'd either need stealth or survival checks from each of you.
You think Cork's doing this stealthily?
Or survival.
Sorry, out of game. Is the plan just to get to Zariel, basically?
Well, I kind of that's where we need to go, right? We need to go. We need to get to Zariel to do anything, right?
Are
So-
we planning to basically assist
Kill
her with the demon fight until that's done, then deal with her in either a redeeming way or a we're going to straight up murder you way?
Well, we could always ask Lulu how she thinks Zariel is going to react to seeing her own sword.
That's a good idea.
And like, I'm assuming the angelic form kind of represents what Zariel used to be.
Yeah. At a game, I think, I think one, we need to decide what we're doing about this contract, right? Like where we all stand on that, where the rest of us stand on that contract. And then, I'd almost like to make a deal where it's more of, we should have, if we feel like we'd like to redeem her, which I think that's what most of us wanted to do, is it matter to the Fiend or not if we go that route first? Because it feels like all that thing wants is like Zariel out of the way.
Yeah.
So does it have to be a fight? Like, can we just get her out of your way and no harm, no foul and go our separate ways? Like, that's what I would actually like the contract. Like, if that can be the contract, or at least that's kind of step one.
Yep. The Fiend will turn to you and say, "Yeah, I mean, we can amend it so that either you get her to clear off, or if she won't do that, then you've got to do what's got to be done."
Sorry, I was just laughing at clear off.
Yeah, come on. Sling your rook.
Just go up to him and go, clear off.
Yeah, have a word.
All right. Okay. Well, if that's the deal, if we at least get that step one to kind of like try to redeem her.
Sorry, for some reason I play all of my demons as Cockneys. I don't know why.
Really weird.
Yeah, do that.
It's probably like the same way that everybody plays dwarfs are Scottish.
Yeah. So he'll amend the contract for you guys if that makes you feel better for signing it.
Yeah. So and like Cork said, Chris said, sorry, because it was out of game at the I'm going to ask Lulu how she thinks Zariel's going to react to seeing the sword again and seeing me in this form.
And Lulu will turn to you and say, I hope that there's still a spark of hope within her that sees what she once was and that what she could still be again. That's
Aye.
my hope.
All right. Well,
we should do our best to save her soul.
I agree. Lulu, we'll do everything we can. But at the end of the day, this little fiend has to help us. It's got to help us. Zariel would be a formidable foe without any type of help if this goes the wrong way. And frankly, I don't really care who rules hell. As long as Elturel goes back, we all get back. Give me the damn contract.
Cork would just pull out his great axe and go, yeah, we'll go Redeemer.
Cool. And I'm assuming the rest of you are following suit then with
No.
signage as well.
I will not sign it, but I will not be near you, so you don't have to worry about me.
Likewise.
Just spit on her hand and just wipe it on the contract.
Yeah, like yeah, gentleman's scream. Come on in, put it there, mate. Yeah.
Fine by doing that.
Come on, geezer.
And I'm not sure exactly who you are yet, so I'll be watching you as well.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Who are you?
My name's Jack. Jack Toonhammer.
Hi, Jack.
Ah, pleased to meet you.
Not so pleased to meet you, but
Oh, and I do a little dance. I'm like, all right, crack my neck a little bit. I'll be watching you. You be careful.
you don't have to be.
We're all friends. Let's go kill an angel. I mean, redeem.
Yeah. Where is where we all kind of are we off the car at this point?
Yeah, I'd say that you're at the edge of the sort of battlefield, or like just looking towards this sort of massive battle that's going on between devils and demons around the edge of the River Styx and flowing onto Avernus itself, onto Elturel itself as well.
So,
okay,
I've got a few thoughts. We could either have Wukong fly up to meet with Zariel and see if that results in anything, although that would put Wukong well out of everyone else's reach. We can try and stealth it. Don't know if that's going to go well. Alternatively, we drive the car into it.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. You could do a jump on the car and just plow down all the demons as you drive towards it.
Yeah. Oh,
But
I love that. I love that intro. Then like slide right in next to Zariel and jump out like slow mo.
Oh, come on, give Alinar some more drive moments.
The only thing is, I'm pretty sure that Joe's going to say that you've got to use some demonica or something to do a
Make the
decent
jump.
jump. Yeah, and
Jump
plow
too
through.
big.
Yeah,
So,
if you're going to use the car, we're going to do Demonica again.
I used my last Demonica when I gave it to Thea, so I don't know.
Oh, has anyone else got
There's
any?
still one more. There's still
Okay,
one more.
I have
I
one
think Jack
more.
has.
Yeah.
She was
one
saving
more
for his
vial.
brew, weren't you?
I was
Use the
saving.
time brew
I only
it.
need one drop. I only need one
Oh.
drop for my brew, but I have one more vial.
I
Ju-
have one as well that I've been
Yeah.
holding on to give
Oh,
to
okay.
Jack.
She was going to sneak around when we're all asleep and put it in our lips. Like,
I'm not
what does
that
this do?
bad.
just to...
Okay, so if you guys are wanting to jump over the
I
sort
think
of
I'll
gap,
try and do the whole jump thing.
Just to quickly,
Mm-hmm.
should me and Jack fly instead? Because Jack could fly on Lulu,
Yeah,
and I
can
can
go on
fly. I'm just thinking, because otherwise I think some of us have to hang on the outside of the car, because I don't think we can all fit inside it, can we?
no,
You know, and
you wouldn't be.
whoever's on the outside might be vulnerable to,
Yeah.
sweeping axes and stuff as we drive through.
Is this going to end up being like, yeah, we're going to fly, Jen's going to transform, it's going to just Al driving the car again?
Actually, I didn't even think about that, yeah.
Or, you know what, Al, you just drive the car.
Cork wants to be on the front of the car, and we'll just turn around to Virashan.
Cork's the one.
Oh, God.
And we'll just turn around
Yeah,
to Virashan
tie
and
him
go,
to the
Virashan,
front.
Virashan. Old person.
We We are
Like a
not
hood
ending
ornament.
this the way we started.
Old person with Cork on the front, just his legs, just held to the car as Cork then just rides forward with a maul, just swinging. Probably not hitting anything, but swinging.
So
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, let's
Just
take the
hold
car.
Part of
We can-
you.
I think it's best. Let's take the car because we can use the car for cover as well.
Yeah, cool. Eleanor, can you? I'm assuming you're driving again. Could you make me a?
So I am gonna fly above them and basically track them as they're going through.
Jack,
And
are
I'll
you
be
doing
right
the same,
behind him
yeah?
on Lulu.
Cool.
Even though Al put it in really, really, really carefully.
Yeah, even though you put it in really, really carefully.
Oh, come on, Joe. We're not even moving. It's before we even start going.
Darling, Cork will sit on the harpoon launcher.
There's no way to put Demonica into this engine without literally dashing it in.
Be frugal.
Yeah.
I imagine like the funnel that you put it in has just got teeth, just tries to bite you. When you put it in.
And we will say what's like 16 this time.
So my sheet seems to like molded to
Yeah.
the edge of my browser. I don't
My
know.
roll 20 froze. I had to refresh it. So
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
I think it's having a funny 5 minutes maybe. It's great
Got
because
a
when I
controller.
refresh it, it closes down all of the notes that I opened up in roll 20. So yeah.
Oh no.
Aw.
That's so helpful.
I know it's so great. But it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's working now. 2 seconds.
Most of my notes are external at the minute, so it's fine.
Okay, there you go.
That died.
Rolled.
Damn it.
Oh,
So you're fine with a 19. Yeah.
there's a
So-
trick to this.
So yeah, what happens is you plough the car through, and Wu Kong and Jack from above, you see this vehicle just slicing through this battle that's going on, and just bodies just start flying everywhere. And as you leap over the other side, you land on a bunch of demons and devils, and you travel for quite a while up the main street of Elturel. However, the car seems to start like jolting and sort of making strange noises, and you realise that where you've landed on a bunch of devils and demons, it seems like the wheels and the gears have all been mushed with bits of body parts and whatnot. So the vehicle itself has come to a halt. when
Your
you-
big end's gone, mate. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do. Big
Yeah,
end's
it's
gone.
gone. I can't go any further, guys. The tracking the tires. I can't. We got to walk.
Cork will fire off one harpoon. Just that some nearby throng. of demons. Just like, okay.
Can Al fire an arrow towards Wu? Just so he knows that we can't move forward, so he's not just going by himself. I'm not hitting you. If I do hit you, that's an accident. But
It's
the
a
idea
whistling
is-
arrow.
Yeah.
The idea is just to let him know that we're stopped. We're stuck.
Well, I'll be watching you the whole time, so
Oh, okay then.
I'll see when you stop, and then I'll circle down, sort of thing,
He doesn't want to risk my shot.
and hover. Yeah, well, after what you did to poor old Cork,
That's all right. It's the warning shot in the eye.
yeah, the warning shot that gets you in the shoulder.
So what I'll say is, before I was going to get you to do 3 saves to work your way through the battle itself, but for thinking up an outside of the box way to get through, I'll make you do 1 instead of 3. It's going to be my
What have we got to do?
so a stealth or survival check, please, to navigate the battlefield.
Do we all have
Each
to
of us,
decide
yeah.
one?
Everybody can make either a stealth or survival, up to you.
Alright.
Even
So-
us people flying.
No, because you're flying, so you don't need to make your way through the fight itself.
We're okay, Jack.
Okay.
I don't know. I've got 19.
Nice.
Oof.
God,
No.
Chris did all right.
Yeah,
So,
nailed it. Nat 20. Done. Surviving.
however, Chris, unfortunately, as one of the members of your party has failed, can you all make me a con save, please?
Bruce tripped as she was getting out of the car.
Yeah.
He was up in the
Not
face.
you.
So yeah, maybe like Rue fell over, and you all had to sort of go back and help her. And in doing so, you've a sort of cloud has passed over you all, And any of those that have missed a DC 15 con save will take poison damage of.
It's just Rue again, I think. Oh no, Engine.
I'm doing great.
22 points of poison damage.
Ow!
Yeah, they're lucky didn't have to make 3 of them.
Joe, can I see this happen from where I'm flying above?
Yeah, I'd say that you're not like flying miles in the air. You're flying just high enough to be able to see what's going on still. Yeah.
Could I fly into the cloud and disperse it with my wings?
You could now, after it's happened. Yes.
I'll do it because, well, I don't know if it's going to be a continuous poison effect.
Yep. Yeah.
So I want to clear it out their way. I've just seen it happen. So I'll fly into it and I'll just go with my wings like that.
Nice.
Nice.
He's so magical.
Does anyone think
So pretty.
Jeff's enjoying wings by any chance?
So you guys make it through the fiercest of the fighting, and you see in front of you, some way off, Zariel, off in the near distance. In front of you, though, stands a pit fiend wearing an eyeless helm, clutching an infernal battle standard in one clawed hand, whilst swinging a huge flaming mace in the other. The pit fiend is beset on all sides by 6 hulking, frog-like demons that croak vile epitaphs as they tear the pit fiend's flesh with their claws. 2 of these creatures break away and begin to charge at you all.
Okay, would any of these happen to be the one that I charmed?
The one that you charmed? Oh, what? Like ages ago?
Oh, come on, please give him that.
Unfortunately,
That would be amazing.
Unfortunately, that was like 50 years ago, and I'd need to actually go and have a look at like how long does a shrew live? What's the life expectancy?
Yeah, it's the toad from 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Is it you?
They're all spawned from that one for 50 years.
Yeah.
You have an advantage on charming these ones, right?
Yeah, hops up to you and just licks your face. So yeah, these 2 are just gonna start making their way towards you guys. And
Is our pit thing gonna join in this battle as well?
yeah, can do. Let's go with a turn tracker. So could you all roll initiative for me, please?
Woohoo! Oh, so remember to select your token on the map first.
Yep.
Ooh, I can't.
I don't see my token.
Right at the bottom.
Whoa, way down
Oh,
there. Okay.
I can't select the tokens now for some reason.
Roll your
Yeah, I
initiative
can't
and I'll
either.
give you.
Hang on.
I can, for some
Let's
reason.
go with. If I try moving you.
There we go.
I'm just refreshing.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Roll 20 had a funny 5 minutes.
Hooray! I get advantage, so I went from a 10 to an 11.
Nope, I can't.
Wow.
Just roll your initiative and I'll give you a turn.
Wow. I'm not doing well either, Drew. Don't worry. It's not just you.
Okay. Initiative rolled. $15 on my initiative.
Nice. Give me 2 seconds.
I feel like I should refresh.
Let's have a look.
I did.
Question. Oh, sorry, you do that first.
15. Yes, mate. What's your question? I might have an answer for you.
You probably will. Do I still have the powers that I got given to me by Gargoth that weren't shield based?
You don't have the
The
shield
ones
anymore,
that-
so you
no,
wouldn't
the
have
ones that
fire
kinda came back
resistance.
with- No.
What were the ones that you was thinking of? Like
the things like the fly, the magic sight, the all that kind of stuff. We got this extra strength.
Yeah, let's say yes.
Cool. Fly and talking donkey.
If anything else, you've still got that necklace of fireballs.
Yes, that's ready.
He can't take that away from you. Or if he can, he's the DM. But
Mine.
Cool. So, yeah, Woo, you're up.
Woo is going to think about what he's going to do for a second.
I love all the measuring tapes start coming out.
Yeah. So Wu is going to fly right up to these two.
Yep.
And he is, as a bonus action first, he is going to... Oh no, I don't actually need to. They're both within 10 feet of me, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So the sword is emitting a holy light. This sheds bright light, 5-foot radius, an additional 5 foot is dim light. Fiends find the swords light disconcerting and painful. Are they fiends?
Let me double check for you. I just realised I didn't put any light on this map. They are a fiend, yes.
Yeah, so they find it disconcerting and painful, and they have disadvantage to attack me and anyone else that's within 10 feet.
Cool. Can you guys can see the whole map now, right?
Yeah.
I just realised I didn't put any light on it, so...
Oh, that's weird. I could see it before you put the light on it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, night vision.
Is that because you've applied the true sight?
Yeah. Sorry, what was the benefit slash...
So, yeah, anybody they attack who's within 10 feet of me gets they get disadvantage on their attacks against.
Cool.
So it's me and just say, for instance, you know, everyone else stood within 10 feet of me, then they would get disadvantage on all their attack rolls.
Cool.
And as in not my friends, the bloody fiends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean, yeah.
Right, and then I'm going to try attacking that fiend there with the sword of Zariel. And I'm going to use it in 2 hands. And I'm going to roll for an attack. Does that hit? A 23?
A 23 does, yeah.
So that is on that one on the left. He is going to take that much damage.
Cool.
Which is 14, I think, isn't it?
Yes, 14 damage.
That was really crap, considering it's 1d8 plus 3d10. that is really low. Like, I rolled two ones on 2 of the d10s.
Yeah.
And then I will hit him again with the sword, hopefully. Nope, missed that time.
Misses, unfortunately, yes.
And because I have longsword as a monk weapon, because it's one of my special abilities to pick weapons at certain levels.
Nice.
I get a bonus attack because I've used a monk weapon to attack. So I'll try attacking him again. Oh, let's roll the same.
For another
I think I might need to reload roll 20.
You're getting used to the actual weight of the sword, you know?
Yeah, well, it's the first time I've used the sword, to be fair.
Or looks at the angel kind of failing to hit something, goes, that reminds me of someone.
I did hit it. And that, I think, is all I will do.
Cool.
Let me just check something. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. So I haven't got that many key points left because we didn't actually get a long rest. We only got healed and stuff. So I'll save them for just in case.
Who's just in case?
It's brother of brief.
Yeah. Hey.
I should have written that joke.
Eleanor, you're up.
Question: are we having Gargoth help us out here or not?
Yeah, I can get him on as well.
Because I mean, we signed the contract. He's got help. Here's bargain. Is that him there? That giant thing? Yes, that's useful.
That does mean you can't use fireball on him, by the way.
I don't have fireball. I'm not going to use fireball. It's fine.
Basically, if Cork stands next to him, Cork's relatively fine.
Let's add him in as well because I forgot to do
That's not a bad plan there, Chris.
up until the point where Cork got battered by those 2 demons, I'm fairly sure the most damage he'd taken is from his own team.
Probably.
And even then, It was Al that landed the knockout blow.
It's fine. I'm now Adenami born.
Right. Yeah. What are you up to, Al?
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the left frog man.
Yep.
And I'm also going. Al's going to pull his bow, and he's gonna hold the emblem that he carved in before. He's going to summon a face spirit, and it's going to be an Allosaurus, please.
Cool.
And the Allosaurus is named Benjamin, and he will be located exactly here, please.
Sort of there, yeah?
Yeah, I meant 1 square, but yeah, 4's fine.
Oh, it's a big monster.
It's a big dino. So yeah, and that is my go. Let me just quickly roll for the Allosaurus. That's alright. Well, I can do it in a second. I'll do it now.
Yep. Allosaurus.
Hello, Benjamin.
We just call him Benji.
Yeah, call him Benny. He's okay. He answers most names as long as it starts with a Ben. And he is, yeah, he's in his list, hopefully. He's got 7.
Nice.
Is that him there? I can see him in there. 7.
I don't know. That's a hers thingy. Oh, did you click on the token?
I did click on the token.
Benjamin.
Oh, I can move the token.
That's
but
right.
I can't.
There we go.
Yeah.
He's in.
Cheers, mate.
Awesome.
Cool.
You mean awesome?
Are you doing anything? Hey, you doing anything else?
No, that's me done. Thank you.
Cool. Okay, and Rue.
Okay. So you've got those 2 dudes.
Oh, piss. Sorry.
He dropped his sword.
No, I just realised that I didn't make you roll a saving throw when I hit you with the sword.
What on the? Yeah, I can do it now if you want.
It's yeah, because I didn't read to the end. Always read to the end of a description, children.
Before you sign any contract or take anything.
Yeah. Basically, an evil creature that takes this radiant damage must succeed on a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or be blinded until the end of its next turn.
Haven't you blinded it anyway? You've given it disadvantage.
23.
No, that's just because it's going. Oh, I really don't like that.
It's fine.
Cool.
Get it away.
Cool. So yeah, Rue, what's your plans?
So there's a one guy near us.
So this pit fiend here is friendly, as is the dinosaur that Alanar's just summoned.
Benjamin. Goodness.
It's the 2 nearest Rue that are the the ones behind as well, obviously.
Can we mark our pit fiend or something so we know, because there's nothing over there, isn't there? Just like any kind of symbol at all.
Yeah, I can do so.
I could just see it all get into one big lump later on and not knowing who's who.
There you go, he's got the thing, and I will change his name to...
He's happy to be there.
Yeah.
I'll give him a nameplate as well so you guys can see it.
And is this here Sariel?
No, so that's another pit fiend that's fighting more of these creatures. Zarel's actually further up the map. Yeah, you'll see sort of towards the top.
Okay, so you can see Rue yet again just start whispering to herself and just throws the like a greenish, sickening light towards the center of this group here.
Mm-hmm.
And the same 30-foot radius sphere appears in that spot.
Okay.
She's trying not to get wool in it. So up to half of those creatures. Is that 30 feet radius? So that's 60 foot across.
Yeah, I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
huge one again.
Needs to be bigger.
Yeah, I'm just counting.
I've got that before.
Hey.
No, that's alright, mate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I think it's. I think it's that big, right?
Me.
Yeah, that looks right.
And you can whack it like there.
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. And was it a con save? You said, yeah.
And yeah, so when they move into the spell area or for the first time on a turn or start its turn, all the creatures within the sphere must do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, cool. Didn't actually add this one in either.
Make all the con saves.
Make them.
Do I need to make them now as well as on their
No,
turn?
so I'm gonna assume at the beginning of the turn, start of the turn.
Okay, cool. Cool. Do you have anything else that you would like to do?
Can I see any cover?
Yes, but I'd say that a lot of it is on fire. So we'll treat this map pretty much as is. So you've got sort of buildings to your left and right, but quite a lot of it, yeah, as I say, is either on fire or has already been on fire.
Shame. She would like to bravely find a hiding spot, but okay.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Hide behind the dinosaur.
I was about to say, I think hide behind the dinosaur
Yeah.
is probably the...
Yeah. She'll just stay to one side and kind of stay behind if others are going forwards.
Yep.
We got your back.
Jack, you're up.
Okay. Would would these toads understand me? Can they understand verbally what I'm saying in common or halfling? I mean, I've heard their voices in my head telepathically. But...
Yes, they wouldn't be able to understand you. No, unfortunately not. I let you know that they can speak abyssal and telepathy. So.
Okay. 1 second.
Come up with a new plan.
Multi-round move coming up. All right. Okay. I want to, and I can't move my, I can't move my token, Joe. So if you could move me.
That's weird. Let me double check it.
Something's happened.
Yeah, don't know why.
Can you move my token?
Yeah. If you can measure to where it is you need it to go.
Oh, now I can move it. Now I can grab it.
Oh.
Okay, that was weird.
Strange.
Okay.
20.
I'm gonna move right. Let's see. I'm gonna move right there. I'm gonna fly up right there. And I am going to. You'll see Jack start to like put his fingers like on his temples, and he'll start to like mutter almost a language that you don't really know what it is, and you hear the language almost like spanning like out. It's almost like it's tuning in. It's like going for different languages, and then all of a sudden it kind of tunes into this vibe, and all of a sudden you see all of the toads look up and look at me, and I will use universal speech. And now every single toad on the map can understand me.
Cool.
And I will just I'll just say, "Hello, friends." And then I will provide Wu with a bardic inspiration. 1d10.
Nice. Is that D10?
1d10.
And that's for anything, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
Yep, for anything.
Is it only one? You can only use it for one attack, though.
One thing. Unless you fail, then you get to keep it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, and then that's my turn, Joe.
Cool.
But they can all understand me now, every one of them.
Nice.
For the next hour.
Going for the long game.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
And
Wait, can they hear you talk in common, or do we now hear you croaking like a frog? What's it?
They can understand any language that I'm speaking.
Right, okay.
nice. You see the pit fiend at the back just cuts down one of these frog-like creatures from behind, and but it does need to make a con save. Is that right? I think it's in the circle.
Double 3.
Which it fails with a double 3. I'm assuming. Got 10 in total. And takes 24 radiant.
Takes 24.
Ooh.
Nice damage.
Also takes a level of exhaustion.
Cool.
And well, if they do have invisibility, it makes it impossible for them to benefit from that.
Cool. And Gargoth runs forward and just turns to Eleanor and says, "Now I will show you what I can do."
And light them up.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't mess it up.
Runs up and trips. I've been in that shield too long. Little rusty.
Yeah.
Left foot, right foot.
10,000 years can give you such a crick in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gonzay. Yeah.
One.
So he's poisoned. So that's interesting. And then
Who's poisoned?
so he's just poisoned the frog creature, but unfortunately they can't be poisoned.
Yeah.
So
It's done
Bloody hell.
Utterly useless.
thank you, Rick the GM, for gifting a sub.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, he's just run forwards and just started hacking into this Hurglezog. He's like biting it and just whacking it with his mace, and whilst he's doing so, his tail is just whipping around and just darting into this frog-like creature's skin. And Corp, you're up now. You see that go? I think this is going to go for a while because I think Rick's just donated a load of subs.
Oh, we got the hype going.
Thank you.
The hype train.
Get the train out, yeah.
Cool.
Nice one, Rick.
Amazingly.
Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Amazing. Thank you.
Cork, kind of seeing what this kind of is, and is very generally excited about the whole idea. It's actually going to drink that potion of boss giant strength he had.
Oh,
Which is an action, so he's not going to be attacking this turn, but it does increase his strength to 23, which means he's got a +6 modifier to his strength.
Nice.
he's ready. He's getting ready.
Nice.
Cork, just as he drinks it, it's frost giant strength, so you just see parts of his veins turn blue, and just general body, like muscle mass, just kind of throbs and just seems to engorge a little bit.
Hulk out.
Eyes.
Robbing and
Swole.
engorging.
Yeah.
Whoa. Cork got swole. His eyes turn kind of ice blue, as if out of Game of Thrones, you know, the war, the whites that got
The
turned.
White Walkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's now got the kind of ice blue eyes. That goes for an hour.
That is one hell of a protein shake.
Yeah. Let's hope there's no drug testing after this fight.
No.
Is there any Valium in that?
Cork will also rage and simply move up the board 40 feet, because that is an action, which means Cork can't attack. He can move. Cork can go over there.
Boost.
And we'll just very gleefully just charge. Now he's drunk this thing with maul raised and just. It looks very daft compared to all these things are just flying in and then just like a slightly steroided half orc running in going, yay!
He's so happy.
I'm so glad I gave him that potion.
He's been longing for a fight.
I've been looking at it. I was just like, that's going to come in handy for possibly the end fight.
So the big frog-like creature to your right, Jeff, Woo, he turns to try and bite you and claw at you. So does a nat 20 hit you for a 27?
Don't forget you've got disadvantage.
All right, I'll roll that again. Hold on. You're just gonna have to hope that I'd get less than a 20. 24.
Yeah, it still hits.
For less
hit.
less damage though, so 10 piercing damage.
Did he?
No, I didn't do the con save actually. 23. So does he take half damage or?
He takes half damage. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. If you want to roll that, unless it's massive, I don't think he disadvantage. And 11 misses you, I'm guessing.
Yes.
And then his second claw attack as well.
I can't see if he takes.
Caution for everyone, damage suffers delivered. It doesn't look like he takes half. It just looks like if you fail, creature moves for the first time must succeed on a con save or take radiant damage. Yeah, so I don't think he takes anything for a pass. And 10 also misses, I'm guessing.
It does indeed.
You're fine. Benjamin's up.
Benjamin! Team Benjamin!
Go Benny. So Adenark shouts, Benjamin, attack! And as he does shout, his voice starts to go back to the voice he once knew at the same time. And Benjamin runs in around Gargoth and attacks this guy.
Woohoo!
Now he's travelled more than 30 feet, so he's going to also pounce on him with a claw attack. Rolling that now. Claws are... Doesn't the claw hit you?
No, unfortunately not.
But you do have to make a DC saving throw and beat 13 strength.
A strength saving throw.
Yes. I said that in a really long-winded way.
Fails.
So you are now prone.
Cool.
And that also means I can bite your face.
Yay! Yay! Biting faces.
So
yeah, woo, face biting.
Nice. So
bite.
Benjamin charged at you. I guess just his size has just knocked you from standing, and his claw misses, but he goes in for a bite. He's not on point today, but he got 12. Does that hit you?
No.
Well, he's clearly shit. So Benjamin, instead of adjusting to his new form as an Allosaurus, because he used to be a Fae. So
Verishawn, you're up.
Yes, I am going to. Let's see, how far away are we? I don't want to hit anybody else, so that's 45. But I think I can only move 30.
Yeah, that's fine. I can measure that for you. And get up to sort of here.
You're measuring from.
Oh, same distance. It's the same distance, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can go like here, maybe.
Yep.
Okay. Wait. Oh, but I can't.
Uh-oh.
No, because it's a cone and it's gonna hit other people if I do it. So.
What's it a cone of?
Force damage.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's poison spray, do it.
Yeah.
Well, I do have poison spray. I can do that too.
Yeah,
but
it's fine by me. I think Cork's gonna be a bit pissed off,
Yeah,
but it's fine with me.
No, it's
They're immune to poison.
actually
Yeah.
I
Oh, you do it.
Yeah.
I can use creature within range. Nope, nope. All my stuff is ranged and.
Got anything that gives anybody diseases? Because I'm happy with that too. Or
I'll do Ice Knife.
Ooh,
I'll do that.
that just came out of left field.
Yes. Forgot I had that. I haven't used it like ever. So let me roll. I think it's a regular ranged attack. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. 4. And is that with just for the what do I roll for the normal attack on that?
Click on the spell and ping it up. It should have a little speech bubble next to the spell, and I can see what it is. Is it a ranged attack? Is it? Yeah. If you just click on the ice knife, it should roll the spell for you.
Ah, there we go.
There you go. Hits. Yeah. Which one are you aiming it at?
The one on the. What is that? The right side that has the little X's on it or something.
Yep. Cool.
And so that is, and then I just click on the thing for the damage.
Yeah, that's it. Nice. How do you want to do that one?
Oh.
Nice.
Get it out of
there. Nice.
Run up, look around, be like, and just like fling this shard of ice out of nothingness into its eye.
Nice.
Shard of ice to the eye.
Nice. And yeah, you just hear this like groaning, ribbiting sound as this creature just falls to the floor. Nice. Have you got anything else you'd like to do?
I think I will go ahead and cast my Draconic Transformation as a bonus action.
Cool.
Unconsciously. It just happens. And all of a sudden you see these wings sprout out from Virashon's back.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
People are getting jealous though, because
Actually, delete the other one.
Everybody's spraying wings.
And she kind of looking like, what's going on? What just happened? what are these things?
He hit puberty.
Are you are you still on the ground at the moment, or can you take flight?
I don't think I have any more movement. I think that was all my movement. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna stay grounded for this turn.
Cool. The other frog creature needs to make a con save.
Oh, save.
22, which it passes, and it then hits Wukong as well. At disadvantage, right?
Yep.
A
double 3 again.
A 10 again.
I think somebody needs to reload roll 20.
No.
Someone doesn't need to reroll roll 20.
Yeah. All of us do except for the DM.
And then it also tries to claw you twice as
yeah,
well.
that hits.
24 hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that hits.
And then a 17.
That is a miss.
Oh, nice. So yeah, the first one for 11 slashing damage.
11. 11T.
Nice. And just as you're about to take your turn, Wu, you hear from the north, near where Zariel is, the sound of a creature that you've all met and heard before. And I don't believe any of you can speak Giant unless you've suddenly learnt it recently, but it is...
Crash course.
Oh, yes. No, yes, hold on. At the last time we leveled, I've now got Tongue of the Sun and Moon, which means I can understand all spoken languages ever.
Nice.
Awesome.
I understand.
So, Woo, in that case, you hear from the north, you just hear, Zariel, you have my hammer, give it back. And
that's that bloody thing we let out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Free, did it?
So,
I knew that would come back and bite us in the arse, wasn't it?
So yeah, this massive, like, huge demonic, like, giant creature appears out of the throngs of battle, and you can see it looking at Zariel and trying to make its way there, but it's surrounded by like devils and demons, and they're all sort of fighting and sort of getting in its way and stopping it from doing so.
Oh, so it's moving on hindered.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's your turn, Woo.
Right, I'm gonna. Sorry, go on, Chris.
I was gonna say, does that mean that Black Knight's gonna appear at some point as well? The one that's
Oh,
sent
crap.
to free him. I love the idea of everybody going, yeah, we'll redeem him. Oh God, we've got all these monsters against him. What the fuck did we do?
It's a Death Knight.
We didn't want to make it easy for ourselves. We needed more things to fight.
I have also just seen the time, and as we are at the top of the round, what we'll do is just take a quick 5-minute break, so all of the players can run off and grab another drink and whatnot. So we will be back in 5 minutes to continue this. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Cool.
I'm George.
And I'm Bob. We're the Shipping Goblins from Beetle and Grimm's. Today, we're going to talk about the amazing Map Vault Collection. And with the Map Vault Collection, you get a bunch of gorgeous two-sided maps, all scaled for standard minis.
Yeah, get yours now for the Map Vault Collection from Beetle and Grimm, and all the players at your table will be revved up and hyper because the only thing they'll be able to say is...
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Zords!
Yeah, do it again.
Zords!
Hello?
Who do you think you are?
Yes, Mr. Lillard.
You're just some goblin.
Yes, sir.
You can't just go off and use my
It's your
voice
thing.
like that. I have rights.
Completely. We just thought...
Wait.
okay.
I'm gonna take this right to the
yes, sir.
Beetle. Hey, Grim.
Thank you, sir.
What happened?
Matthew Lillard watches our show!
And we're back. Hi, I'm Joe.
I'm Cork.
Hi, I'm Cork.
I'm Cork.
Exactly.
Hi, you guys.
I'm good at hitting stuff, and that's about it.
You're taking that to a whole nother level.
That's what we do. Just throw everybody for a loop, come back, and we all play each other's
Yeah,
characters.
man.
Don't say a word. Just
do it straight face. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and thank you for sticking around during the break. We do have Thea with us from Thea's Fantastical Things. If you want to find out more about what fantastical things she's got, go watch the last AVERNUS video where we had a quick interview after the break. So yeah, big thanks for joining us, and we are going to get straight back into it because there's lots more stuff to try and cram in before we finish. So yes, thank you. And Woo, it was you. You're up.
Yes, I am going to smack Toady person in front of me again with the glowing sword of destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 19 hit?
It does, yes.
A 19. Let's see if I bloody roll a bit. No, that's wrong. Ignore that. Oh, that's better.
Hey, what's that?
Hey.
32 points of damage.
31. 31, I think.
Yeah.
My math's failing me that bad.
No, I think it's my maths that's bad. 31.
Yeah, 31 damage.
Cool. Needs to make a save, right?
Yeah, and he needs to make a DC 17 saving throw or be blinded.
Of Constitution?
It is Constantinople. Yeah, Constitution. Although I can't see it now. Where the hell's it gone?
11. I'm assuming it fails.
Yes, it was Constitution, and yes, 11 as a fail. He is blinded till the end of his next turn.
Nice.
Is he still alive?
He is, yes.
Of course he is. He's blinded.
Yeah.
Excuse the stupid question. So I'm going to hit him again. Hopefully. Does a 19 hit him?
19 does, yes.
Okay, I might need to reload roll 20.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
This time he takes 24 points of damage.
Nice. How do you want to do that one?
I slice a crucifix in his sternum, and then as he drops to the floor, I go like this.
Which god is that one for?
It's the god of the woo.
God of woo. Oh no.
I bet he didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Hey.
Nice one out.
Nice. As you, I was going to say, as you do so, you notice that the pit fiend behind you just cuts down the last frog-like creature. You'll notice that they've been disappearing as you've been doing this, and the pit
Yes,
fiend's,
I did notice that.
The pit fiend's just been hacking and slashing at all of them. As she does, as the pit fiend takes down the last creature, it turns and looks at you all and gives a curt nod, and then takes to the air.
Tip of the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that.
It's got a lot easier.
It can make a con save. Yep.
Yeah, we should still try to kill it.
He just thinks us. We're like, yeah, take damage.
And it passes. And yeah, as it sort of takes to the air, it sort of nods at you. And you find that as you're making your way towards Zariel,
that circle will be taken away from
Yeah, I'm just about to get rid of it now. I need to try and click on it and it's not letting
No,
me.
Rue wants us to go through this.
Yeah, we'll just fly through it.
You keep concentration on it.
You notice that any demons that are charging towards you seem to be being intercepted by devils that are seemingly trying to create an avenue of safe passage for you.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So I haven't moved yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to move.
A ridiculous amount.
That far up?
Yep.
That is well over 80 feet of movement he's looking at there.
Yeah, I'm going to move up to there and say, "What you doing?"
It's begun.
How you doing?
How you doing? And that is where my turn will end.
Nice. So what we will do is we'll actually drop the turn tracker for now, and allow you all to sort of move up towards Zariel, and we can say so. Yeah, Zariel, as you all sort of walk up to Zariel, she turns and looks at you all and says, "Some of your souls shine bright. For others, your souls are tainted by your deeds here."
Just talk about you, yeah.
I've been watching you all closely during your time in Avernus, and each of you has made choices that could be deemed heinous at times. Why wait? When you die, you will be my slaves. Why not join me now as generals, instead of the miserable, malformed pit fiends that I shall make you?
Why not join us?
Tempting offer, Zariel, but I've got a counter offer for you. You had the right idea, sacrificing your former life to take charge of this layer of hell and hopefully hold back the tide of demons and devils going up to the normal realm. But you were not the right person to take this job. I think you and I should swap places.
Would you make that ultimate sacrifice to lay down your soul for these people, the people of Elturel, whose cowardice and weakness has caused you nothing but grief?
Not just these people, but all the people of the earth. And you, as I said, had the right idea, but you could do more good in your former state than you could ever do down here.
And
whereas I will sacrifice my own existence to take your place down here and keep things down here.
She looks at you, and then suddenly she sort of her voice starts to tremble for the first time, and she says, "You have my sword. You have it." And then the sword almost sort of floats out of your hand, and floats and hovers in front of her. Her hand, like trembling, reaches out towards the gleaming hilt, and her fingers brush against it, and she grimaces as radiant light sears her flesh. Lulu turns to you all and says, "Please, someone persuade her to take it. I know there's still good in her. I can feel it." And a small tear just starts to form in the Holophant's eye and drops down into the dusty street below.
Zariel, you know what I say is true. Trust your feelings, trust your heart. Take the sword. Retake your former place.
Can you make me a persuasion check, please, Wu?
Right. Don't know if I'm any good at it.
I knew it was going to be you, and I've already looked at what your persuasion is.
Yeah.
Well, as
Can Jack help?
yeah, as he's doing that, like I'm going to do something pretty quickly after that, so I'll let this role play out.
And
You get your plus whatever it is for.
Yeah, so it's a 14, but can I? And I know this isn't technically what it does. Can I add Jack's D10 to that?
I'd say so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can.
So give me 2 seconds. So it's 21.
20.
Nice. What was it you wanting to do as well, Jack? Sorry.
20. Okay.
Oh, sorry, 20, not 21.
Yeah, 20.
My math's failing.
So as that's happening, I'll whisper down to Lulu. Lulu, get me a little closer. We've got to help, and I want to like swoop kind of down like over here. And I want to do a minor illusion. I want to cast a cantrip minor illusion, and basically right in front of Zariel, where like the sword is kind of coming towards her, create the illusion of like what she was before, like just this shining sort of, you know, good angel, like holding the sword and fighting back evil, and just almost like that scene before she kind of like switched. Maybe I'm not really sure exactly how she fell, but right maybe before she fell,
sure.
kind of a scene
Like
showing.
the image that you saw in the last town that you're in, Idle Glen. Yeah.
Yes. I kind of want to like create an illusion, sort of like a foggy illusion of that scene, kind of right in front of her.
Cool. So, yeah, she looks at this illusion, then she looks around the battlefield itself and all the carnage that's going on around her. She looks at Lulu, who is now weeping further for what Zariel has become. And you see sorrow as she remembers Lulu's and hers friendship. Out of the throngs of battle, Elanthius, the loyal Death Knight, kneels before Zariel as well, and seeing him also fills her with shame for leaving her loyal friend to such a horrific fate. She reaches out for the sword once more. Her grip tightens, she gasps in pain, and then speaks an oath through tears of confusion and sorrow. I, Zariel, supplicate myself before this holy light of justice. If it should accept me, I vow to take this blade once more in its service. And there's almost like a silence across the battlefield for an instant. And then she glances upwards, and she is bathed in brilliant white radiant light. Her fiery halo disappears, and feathers burst from her leathery wings. All of her diabolical features vanish, and her angelic form is restored once more. At the sight of this blessed transformation, Lulu gasps in delight and also transforms into a celestial mammoth with golden fur, feathered wings, and gleaming tusks. Yeah, I suppose Jack's still on her back, right?
Yes.
Best day ever.
Zariel looks at Lulu and Jack, obviously on her back, and she soars above Elturel to within reach of the corrupted companion. She closes her eyes and raises her sword high above her head, takes a deep centering breath, and brings the blade down. The companion then explodes in a flash of light, and the sound of a ringing bell of an angelic tone can be heard with perfect clarity across the infinite breadth of Avernus.
Pork stomach rumbles.
I actually had a point in here. It says pause for Cork to say his stomach rumbles.
That's awesome.
The companion opens like a lotus flower, and from within a planetar emerges, and the planetar takes a brief moment to recover its strength. It then swoops down below the fallen city, and it puts the earthen moat on its broad shoulders and begins to raise Elturel out of Avernus and back to its rightful place on the material plane. You all feel Elturel ascending quickly and as it does so, you see devils and demons racing to the edge and jumping down towards Avernus's arid ground. So yeah, you're all now currently just ascending out towards the sky.
I'll take a Gargoth as one of them who just runs off and goes, "Thank you!" Just waves. Bye!
And don't come back!
You see, yeah, you definitely see him disappear off away from you guys, yeah.
Why are we going to the surface?
Yeah. Just Cork drank a giant strength potion and did fuck all.
I grew wings and did.
So slowly, you sort of you appear back on Faerun once more, and the sort of the river that runs through Elturel shines like a golden road stretching from Elturel to Baldur's Gate and out to the sea beyond. The scent of the morning dew cuts through the odours of smoke and brimstone and rot that cling to Elturel's stones. Slowly, the people of the city make their way out from their hiding places to stand in the light of the mortal world once more. All eyes focus on Zariel, where she stands, sword in hand. The planetar that raised Elturel of Avernus kneels before her, and Lulu nudges Zariel and gestures towards you all with her trunk. She strides towards you all, bowing her head in solemn gratitude. This dark chapter has at last come to an end, and it is a brighter end than I ever dared to hope for. Thank you for your selflessness, will live on in my memory forever. And mine, says Lulu.
Unless she forgets things again.
No, I don't buy it. Your memory is not what it should be.
Zariel's tone turns more somber and she says, "You have made an enemy of Asmodeus this day. We have that in common now. I wish you strength and good fortune, and if you ever have need of my power, hold this feather aloft and invoke my name. I shall come to your aid." And she gives each of you a feather from her wings.
Ooh.
With her,
I'm going to miss having wings.
with her gift given, Zariel inclines her head, unfurls her wings, and soars into the sky. Lulu turns to wrap each of you up in a massive hug with her trunk, and Jack, she squeezes extra hard.
No. I was like, get off of me!
What are you doing?
When she lets you go, Jack, she says, "We'll see each other someday again. Someday."
I hope to. I hope to see you again.
And the golden mammoth then flaps her wings and soars off into the sky after Zariel, and you watch her silhouette dwindle until it is swallowed by sunlight.
And Jack has a single tear that runs down his face as he watches her fly away from the sunset.
That's just very unnatural. No.
Yeah. So that's end scene, unfortunately. So that's where we come to. Congratulations, you've saved Elturel from Avernus and you've freed Zariel. I'll let the audience know that I gave the party after the last session 3 options of either trying to redeem Zariel, to kill Zariel, or to bend the knee to Zariel. And I want to tell you this because if they bent the knee to Zariel, my plan was to make Lulu a boss, and that Zariel's first thing that she was going to tell them to do was to kill Lulu.
Oh my god, that would have been horrible. It would have been so good.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking at Cork's face, just
Cork
like,
would've
why
been
couldn't
happy.
we do that?
Some of
That
us
would've
didn't
been
vote to kill the angel.
And Virashan, after all this is over, we'll go over to Jack and give him that little vial of ichor that she had saved just for him.
Thank you, Virashan. I'll take
Careful with
this. Oh, I'll be careful. I'll take this, only a drop. and I'll reach into a little tiny pouch on my waist, and one of these toenails. And we friends are gonna have a brew to remember.
And it won't taste. It won't taste like shit anymore.
I don't know. That Iker might make it taste like shit.
Yeah.
It tastes lovely. I know what you're talking about.
Didn't get the big head or the giant claws.
Yeah.
Well done,
So
everybody.
yeah,
Well done.
big thank you guys. You've all been absolutely amazing. Thank you to Thea and all of our other guests that we've had on. You've all been amazing as well. I couldn't have asked for a better group to run AVERNUS with. You've all been insane and hilarious. So yeah.
I'd have to agree. This has been a good group. This was a fun campaign. This was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Really well done, Joe.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good one. Nice
Thank
one,
you.
everybody.
So
Yeah.
we've said it before. It's a lot of content to be able to run through just in the periods that we've been streaming this. So I think it was really well done to be able to consolidate it down and get through and still tell a pretty good story. So
Yeah.
well done.
Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like trying to find picking out the best bits and still trying to have some semblance of a story, I suppose. So, yeah. But yeah, we are hopefully, I believe, going to be having like a rap party where we all just hang out, drink beers, and just chat all things AVERNUS.
Good excuse to get drunk.
Yeah,
Drunk with purpose.
Yeah, man. It's just basically all of us just getting slowly more and more paralytic and just going mad. So keep an eye out for that at some point. I'm sure we'll announce it.
Maybe not on par with a Christmas party, though, eh?
Oh, mate, that was.
Well, I certainly will not be donning a bajillion hats like that.
Like
Was
leaded.
Yeah, no, that was wow.
Yeah.
Fabulous. I loved it, but no.
Yep.
I don't even own that many hats, but no.
Yeah.
I think anyone trying to play a game at the same time as getting that drunk is just it's never gonna work.
Asking for trouble.
Yeah. I think currently isn't there still like a halfling being thrown through the air of that bar?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's like freeze frame of this creature just like flying through the air.
Now what happens? You know.
Yeah. Thanks to like all of the viewers as well, like Baron for all of your clips. It's amazing.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks to my mate Andy, who basically brainstormed the last like 2 sessions with me and allowed me to like pick his brains and bounce ideas off him and stuff. So big thanks to my mate Andy as well. So cool. We will catch you tomorrow for War Badger as well, I believe. What? Yes.
Thea, just want to give a quick shout. I know, put you on the spot very quickly. Shout out on your socials and things
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My bad.
Yes.
On my socials.
Yeah.
What's that?
Plug yourself. Plug them.
Say stuff quickly. Say stuff.
I think you've got Insta, right?
Yeah, Insta and Twitter. I'm sure there were links somewhere.
Yeah, I put them in.
Yeah, perfect. Website is in construction at the moment, so I do apologize. But like Joe said in the previous episode, we did a little interview, and I'm sure there were some pictures posted as well. So
yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's loads of really good stuff.
So
yeah,
have a look. I do have some content on my social media, and like I said, I make anything out of leather to do with tabletop gaming, costuming, LARPing, and I work mainly on commission basis. So I like a challenge. Challenge me.
Nice.
Challenge me.
Cool.
I want a leather table.
leather
Joe,
table.
How big?
Yeah.
No table size.
I could do with another leather tankard. That would be quite cool.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Leather my house. What does that even mean? I don't know. Just leather it. Just leather my
Leather
house.
car.
Leather car.
Yeah,
That would
and
be
I'll shout out one more time just for Blonde Swan.
Yeah.
If you're looking in the market for any, they made this hat kindly for
That's amazing.
Jack Toonhammer.
Yeah, awesome hat.
For the stream. So if you're in the market for a really nice leather hat, Blonde Swan, they make some killer stuff. So
I mean, I'd wear that daily anyway.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
And your YouTube channel as well, Josh, as well. You know.
Yeah, sure. If anybody wants to check out the Maguire Review, you can check that out on all the socials, the Maguire Review, where we do board game and tabletop gaming and RPG gaming and all kinds of gaming review stuff. So
nice.
And you
check it
post
out.
awesome pictures of war minis.
Yeah.
It's worth the watch.
Talking of that, if you want to follow my channel as well, I'm painting.
That's right.
I'm painting 40k
Big it up,
minis.
big it up.
So yeah, give my channel on Twitch a follow. I paint 40k and just generally chat nonsense. Talking of painting 40k and generally chatting nonsense, what a segue. Tomorrow is War Badger at 1 PM, so come join myself, Will and Dave as we paint 40k minis and chat about all sorts of crazy like releases that are coming out in 40k, which has been a lot these past couple of weeks. And then next week,
Nope, 9 o'clock on Sunday. We have
is it
Lost
back
Lights.
again, is it?
Yes, we have Lost Lights. The Kickstarter is live now. We're almost funded.
Nice. Nice.
But we'll be on tomorrow. It's Side Quest Press on every social, so you can find us there.
Nice. I'm just trying to find the general thing that's for what everything else is on this week. Here we go.
The calendar?
Yeah.
Shout out the name of your channel too, Joe. I don't think you said your.
It's I'm a Good Demon Honest is my Twitch chat.
I tell you what, it keeps me great company during the day at work. So just put it on, and it's great. You just forget to work.
Well, and he recently he put in an overlay thing that has what is that overlay that you
they're
have?
like little avatars that run across the bottom of the screen, and there's like you can like there's mini games and you can make them fart and all sorts of other craziness.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, and he has controls that he can make us like mass fart.
Yeah. And then next week there is Coriolis, I believe, on Tuesday, which is a live Q&A. And then there's an Etin Engineering, and also Coriolis on Friday, and No More Descent, and then it's back to War Badgers. So yeah,
gonna miss AVERNUS a little bit. Gonna miss hell.
I know. Well, there's for at least Wu and Verishon, they'll be returning at some point. So
yeah.
Yeah. Contracts, mate. You got.
I didn't sign any contracts.
Well, you. What's the word I'm looking for? You got You got a guest to sign it on your behalf.
So you get the yeah. You did, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, hold on a minute, getting guests to sign contracts is not on, surely.
I think you'll find in the small print it does say it has to be signed by the person whose soul is going to be given over.
Yeah.
You're the one with the flies over here, mate.
I'm pretty sure grabbing that sword would have killed those flies.
Yeah, probably.
I just kind of imagine we're all back on the service and then suddenly just see Wukong and Rishon just go, oh shit. It's like taken through the ground. And it's like, well, that's them done.
But yes, cool. We will catch you later, guys. Thanks once again. It's been
Thanks
amazing.
everyone for watching.
Yeah, cheers for watching, everyone. And thanks to all my players and guests. Take care.
And big thank you also to Beetle and Grims.
Yes.
Oh yes, Beetle and Grims.
Good shout.
Yeah.
And I think Jack, don't you have Josh?
You just call me Jack.
I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, yeah, that's not your actual name. You have the little Lulu plushie.
Yeah, I do.
As
Yeah,
well?
and check out Beetle and Grimm's brand new box. They just came out with a brand new. It's the.
Is it for the Feywilds?
Yeah, it's for the Feywilds.
Yeah.
Get
Their brand new box.
Mate, I mean, that's the reason that I chose this was because I got the silver edition of AVERNUS box set, and it's amazing. It's so good.
Yeah, yeah, they're doing a silver and a platinum for this new one. So
Nice.
it's gonna
And
be
Cork's,
awesome.
I'm gonna miss Cork's little whiteboard.
Cork's not
Cork's
going anywhere.
whiteboard.
He'll always be around now. He's part of the woodwork Cork. He just comes back.
The R.I.P. Alinar was beautiful.
I don't know. I don't know. Went through hell.
Literally, everyone did.
Everyone did. But we'll talk about that when we come back for that party.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Let's rate someone that's reasonably small and hasn't got many viewers and just be nice to them.
Yeah.
Go on then.
So I just
Make their
picked a random person.
We're watching Pac-Man now.
Oh no, it's still D&D. So yeah.
You already got somebody?
Yeah, I just picked a random person. Just thought I'd shower someone small with more views.
Goodness.
Remember to follow them as well.
Nice.
Do we have to quickly say goodbye?
Yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you everybody later.
Love you all.
Love you all.
See ya.
Enjoy the raid.
I envisioned this, but it just cutting over to the raid and like without any sort of like final goodbye, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So
Cool.
who have we raided?
I don't know, just a random.
Oh, hello, Raiden.
And
Dead
then
Bard
there's also
Society.
going to be 9 points of necrotic.
And there's a high.
Hi, Raiders.
Your maximum hit points drop by 9.
Oh, they're so happy.
I can't actually see the screen.
Totally, or
I mean, I think we like
Permanently?
doubled their viewer count. So
I can't see their screen, but it still says gift them a sub. It's like what? Like, why can't I see the video?
Right, okay.
yes, that's us done.